Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be using a couple of things I've been enjoying really using. This Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette is super bomb. The pigmentation and the shade range in this palette is stunning. I'm going to start with a light brown shade just to start my gradient effect in my crease and in the outer corner. I'm going to layer that up until I get the desired pigmentation. And I'm currently using one of my favorite blending brushes from AOA Studios. I literally got this brush in a set of 10 for $1. So super amazing. Highly recommend AOA Studio. Look it up. You're going to love it. They have so many options for brushes and they're all really good. So next I'm going to take a burnt orange into the corner just to deepen and add dimension to my eye look. I'm only taking this on the outer corner and slightly blending it up, not necessarily throughout the whole crease, but staying on that outer edge. So I love this for like a soft glam type of look. I'm going to take the cream shade in this palette and just pack that on with a flat shader brush on my inner corner as well to the middle part of the eyelid and blend it close enough to the brow but not necessarily the brow bone. I just love the way this makes my eye look. It looks way more open and very simple yet glam. Trust the process. Here and there you gotta look and see how you like the eyeshadows, if they're blended to your liking. Here I'm just checking in and blending out any harsh edges. I went ahead and I added a brown liner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade brown, and I'm gonna use my favorite mascara at the moment, which is the Rare Beauty Volumizing Mascara. I used this technique that I saw on TikTok, which is just swishing the brush left to right and then going in and brushing through the eyelashes. I've noticed that it helps with like lengthening and adding more volume to my lashes. Here I'm taking the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. I find that this primer gives me a glow, but it also simply hydrates my face. With the foundation that I'm going to use next, I need hydration. That NARS foundation is super matte, you guys. I have combo skin, and this foundation, if I don't prep my skin right, it will look dry. Being that it is a matte foundation, if I prep correctly, it makes my skin super flawless. It looks perfect. Like, it doesn't emphasize my texture or pores. It just simply looks like an amazing canvas. Here I'm using my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm gonna take a setting spray and just spray my face to help with hydration, because like I said, it can be a little drying. I love the way this cream bronzer works on my skin. It's super easy to work with and very beginner friendly. The tone is perfect. I just love it all in all. Fenty has a lot of good products, so if you haven't already checked out their line, I definitely recommend. Here I went a little heavy-handed with the bronzer, but you can always pat it away with a sponge or a brush. Blending is key, so definitely don't get afraid if you see that there's too much bronzer. Here I'm taking the Lancome concealer and just putting it on the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye to help with the lift-in effect. I start with the outer corner to give the inner corner a little bit of time to dry down to give me more coverage, and I'm just taking that e.l.f. sponge, blending away the concealer. This concealer is buttery smooth and easy to work with. I love the tone. It is semi-hydrating, which helps with creasing. This Lasting Fix powder from Maybelline, bomb.com, you need it. It helps with smoothing out my skin. For a drugstore powder, it is very good and highly recommended. It doesn't overly dry my under eyes. It's literally perfect. So I've mentioned it before, I used to have a problem with under eyes creasing on me, and now for some reason it's not happening. I've been enjoying adding a little bit of powder at first and then baking. Now I'm doing my Juvia's Place bronzer in medium. I like to use both shades and just go ahead and bronze up the skin to add a little bit of dimension and color back, because after you put your foundation you will look a little ghostly, so just remember to add some color back to your skin. Juvia's Place has a lot of good products. I highly recommend their brand for their lip products and their complexion products. I am taking their blush duo in volume 2, and I'm just going to take that terracotta color and focus it on the top of my cheekbone, heading down towards the apples of my cheeks, and that just helps with a gradient effect as well as a lifting effect for your face. I really have been enjoying the way this blush looks on my skin. It's super easy to work with, buttery smooth. The formula is perfect. You can blend it up to the perfect amount of blush. Here I'm just cutting out my cheeks, making sure that they look lifted and clean with that same Maybelline powder. Here I'm taking Skin Lights by Revlon in the shade Daylight Glimmer. This highlight is literally stunning and super affordable. If you want a blinding gold highlight, I highly recommend this one. Here I'm going to go back in with the palette and just take the shades that I did on the top, on the bottom, and gradiently blend them. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to take my highlight and put it with my pinky on my inner corner. I love the way this opens up my eyes and just adds a little pop of color on my inner corner. Here I'm going to take my LA Girl lip liner in the shade Bare. If you're looking for a drugstore lip liner formula, stop looking. This is the one. LA Girl has a bunch of lip liners for an affordable price and a good formula. And like I had mentioned, I love Juvia's Place products. This is Lady in their lipstick formula. Very blendable, smooth, and buttery. I love this shade. It's just like the perfect nude. And here I'm taking the Kosas lip oil in the shade Jellyfish. I just love how moisturizing but not sticky this lip oil is. I know it's kind of pricey, but the ingredients in this product are super amazing. To set my face in place, I will be taking the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray just because I didn't want to lose the glow. So here's the finished look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Definitely like this video and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.